turn these down a little bit. Hello, welcome to House of Chavez. I know I'll be with me, your host VGLP33, coming at you with Cleopatra. Let's start, shall we? Somewhere in Spain, 2018, the House of Chavez. We're almost there and it feels like it's not real. Think about it, Bruno, our house, and of all places in Spain. They say the France-Spain border is a truly picturesque region. There are a lot of little towns there. We'll have to drive around and see for ourselves, sis. That sounds lovely, but I'm afraid we might not have time for that with all the paperwork and stuff. Let's at least go to the beach. Sombromar is a coast town and I'm sure it looks amazing. Small towns like that are the best. Maybe, but that also means that people keep to themselves more. What did you expect from a place called Sombromar? It literally means shadowy sea in Spanish. I studied Spanish at school too, Tonto. I know what it means. Wow, the sea looks pretty blue to me. Very nice and warm. September is still a good month to swim. This town should be around this hill. As a loose conversation continues, buildings come into view. The area is overwhelmed by nature, nevertheless, but traditional French and Spanish houses seem to fit into the landscape in a weird way. They seem a little outdated, but they still give off this comfy, homey atmosphere. As the two drive closer and closer, they're introduced to more of the beautiful little towns, Sombromar. Two difficulty modes. Right, what's our difficulty mode? Yeah, we're doing story mode. And we're back in the plaza again. Look, we're already getting all these weird stares from people. They must have noticed us going in circles. Let's just ask someone for help. Are you absolutely certain you entered the correct address into GPS? I swear I double-checked it 3 times, but this town is like a maze. It's filled with one-way streets and unexpected turns. Driving here is a total nightmare. There's a map here, Adriana. Just look at it and figure out where we're supposed to go. Bruno, come on, we're lost. Totally lost. Just ask somebody for help. Adriana, stop panicking. You always panic. We are lost, Bruno. We keep driving in circles. And it's not like there's any signs or anything around here either. Welcome to old Europe, where streets are narrow and even car navigators get lost. Oh, please. Before Bruno has a chance to defend himself, Adriana notices a girl biking in their direction. Hey, look. Woo! Adriana's voice trails off as she looks the girl over. A beautiful young blonde woman with a tight top and a mini skirt that barely covers anything. The moment Bruno notices what Adriana is looking at, he follows her gaze. Woohoo, I like this place already. Keep your eyes on the road. You're looking at her too, sister. Yeah, but I am not driving. Whatever. Just slow down so we can ask her. Ask her what? If we're going to the right place. The car slows down and Adriana rolls down the window. Sorry, do you speak English? Hey, lost. How did you know? I've never seen you two around here before, so you have to be tourists. Tourists often get lost here. We're not exactly tourists. I'm Bruno, pleased to meet you, pretty girl. Working for House Chavez. The girl remains silent. She seems surprised to hear that name for a moment before returning back to normal. I'm Silke. Keep going on this road and take the first turn on the right. It's an old bumpy road, so drive slowly or you'll break your car. Thank you, my name is Adriana, by the way. The girl doesn't reply and resumes pedaling her bicycle. What the? It's your fault, you scared her. Me scared? Oh, please. Let's go now. They drive for a few minutes and take the bumpy road. That girl wasn't kidding, this road is really bad. She also told you to drive slowly. I am, any slower than this would go faster by foot. Eventually they arrive at what seems to be House Chavez, a traditional French house covered in vegetation. It also seems to be well maintained given the circumstances. The house seems homey in a way, although it's hard to explain why, and right next to the building is an overgrown garden that must have been beautiful in the past. House of Chavez. Alright, yeah. Prologue. And it's like got some adventure elements. The lawn in front of the house has gone without a trim for months, but surprisingly it doesn't appear to be too shabby. Window. The windows feature lovely pastel green wooden frames. Sadly, the curtains obstruct the view of the interior. It looks dusty though. The roof of the house appears to be in pretty good shape. Strange though, it looks like it's made of slate. I saw it on a TV show once. In France they call it ardoise, if I recall it right. It's very durable and weather resistant. But we aren't in France. Yes, we were very close to the border. Plus we're in the dark about Maria Chavez origins. Who knows what we might discover once we start exploring the house. Well, look at you, Adri, the roof connoisseur. I'm just relieved we won't have to embark on any grand renovation ventures before selling this house. I'm into that. You can now see all the clues you've collected in the clues screen, accessible from the top bar. Clues, the house. Wisteria. This house, wait, what? Is this wisteria? How lovely. I wouldn't know, it's just a plant, Adriana. We came here to check out the house, remember? Just look at it, I'm sure many buyers would appreciate it, I know I would. Well, yeah, the house presents itself wow from the outside. Now let's see how the inside looks. I'm going to the backyard. It looks like there's a lovely spot in the back of the house, complete with the gazebo and lush greenery. Sadly, right now it's hard to even enter because of all the different plants and overgrown vegetation. No way I'm risking a wardrobe malfunction just to reach it. That area definitely deserves a thorough clean-up first. No worries, sis. I'll take care of that tomorrow morning. I like it when you're so brave. Shut up. No. You know, like the front door. Let's go through the front door. The front door of the house is a charming wooden entrance adorned with a delightful shade of green that's characteristic of this region's homes. Remarkably, it has weathered the years quite well, retaining its sturdy form and vibrant colour despite the passage of time. Alright, let's test our luck. Seriously, Adri, I hope it's not open. No, it's locked. You still have the key with you, right? Of course. Good, you insisted so much on having it. I just hope you didn't misplace it, like in your infamous sunglasses incident. Hey now, that was a whopping 3 years ago, and we did find them eventually. Yep, right after I squished them by sitting them on the couch. I still remember the sound. Crack. Yeah, whatever, let's go in. The door is locked. I should have the key with me. Alright, yeah. My fashion bag has become my favourite travel companion, occasionally surprising me with just how much it can carry. Voila, found the key. Ah, of course, it was in your bag of holding. What's with the hesitation? I threw in a joke about your favourite tabletop game. Give me some nerd points here. You should be thrilled. I actually remembered something you said. You got a point though. I'll let your joke slide this time. Alright then. Let's see what's inside this house. Yep, Adriana pulls out the key from her bag and opens up the massive door. Upon closer inspection, one can notice some symbols engraved into it, but Adriana thinks nothing of it and proceeds to enter the house of Chavez. Oh, once the two enter the main hall, a cloud of dust gets in their faces. A few coughs later, they're able to look around the room. Gosh, all that dust. Well, what did you expect? Now let's move the curtains to get some sunlight in here. Whoa! Look at you, scared of a little spider. Little? Did you see that was a giant spider? Sure as you say, Bruno. Really, it came from the ceiling like a spider. Alright, let's get some more light in here to avoid any more bad surprises. Woo! Oh yes. Once they do, they're able to see what's in the room. Ancient and dusty furniture. Some old pictures, flower pots with withered plants, dirty carpets. Look at that, this place has seen better days, alright. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Nothing that can't be fixed with a bit of cleaning, I guess. Look around, Bruno. This place is huge. Yeah, looks like it. There's got to be space for the whole family in here. Wonder why we never visited. I wish you did, truly. I guess we just couldn't. Maybe we were too young, or maybe, but there are so many things that don't make sense, Bruno. And why were we never told anything? Why didn't they tell us about the house before? The thought of their dead parents brings tears to Adriana's eyes. Come on, little sis, be strong. Bruno hugs Adriana to comfort her. Let's take a quick look around. Living room. Sideboard. This is so dusty. Wait, is this... Found something? Yeah, it's a picture of Grandma Maria. The photo looks very old. She must have been in her 60s. True, she doesn't look too old in it. I think I'll hold on to this. This place is quite dusty. We should head into town to grab some cleaning supplies. Good idea. We can swing by the cemetery while we're out. Do you want to visit Maria's grave? Yes. Yeah. Got the fire. It's just that, the sideboard. Bruno, are you ready to go to town? Yes, coming. Alright, I'm going to change my clothes too. You can use the map screen to travel from place to place. Certain places won't be accessible until later in the story. Day 1, daytime. That's the house. And we're going to day 1. Adriana and Bruno follow what few signs are on and reach the town cemetery. The sounds of birds chirping and leaves rustling, and the breeze fills the air. The sky is blue with white clouds and the sun is shining brightly. There's definitely a contrast between life and death that coexist in this place. Are you sure you want to go? Yes, I think I need this actually. Alright, the cemetery might be quite small, but there are still dozens of tombs, and some quite weathered, making it difficult to read the names. Locating Maria's grave won't be a straightforward task. Well then, let's begin. Tomb flowers. The name is hard to read, but I believe it says Maria Vasquez, 1917 to 1994. Oh wait, my mistake, it's actually Mario. Just take a look at the picture, it's definitely not Maria, unless she suddenly grew a big moustache. Oh, how lovely. What? Oh, you're referring to the flowers on the tomb. You know how much I adore flowers. I have to confess, they do add a touch of beauty. They transform a cemetery into something serene. Flowers have that magical touch. Lower your voice, please. There are others nearby. We're in the cemetery. Let's be respectful, of course. Flowers. Yeah. Juan Garcia, 1940-1999. Sempre en nuestros corazones. I don't even know. Isabel Rodriguez. Dulce Recuerdo. Antonio Martinez. Descansa en paz, querido amigo. Something my friend, maybe? It's going to take so long. Come on, Bruno. We have a lot on our plate. Clean the house, put it on sale. Wait, the picture I found in the house. It'll make it easier to identify her by comparing it with the pictures on the tombstone. That's a great idea. Let's get to work. It doesn't seem to work. Here. Maria Chavez, May 17th, 1906 to January 6, 2014. Bruno and Adriana arranged flowers and candles they brought for their grandmother. Wait, that's a little long, don't you think? It's over 100 years, isn't it? Yeah, about 108 years. Isn't it strange? Maybe she got lucky, you know how they show on TV, this lady is celebrating her 103rd birthday. Yeah, but 108, that's very long. I've never heard of someone living there so long. Well, you have now. It's mind-boggling, really. She managed to survive 2 world wars, witnessed countless inventions. Yeah, she missed out on the coolest ones. What's that? Smartphones and crypto, for example. Can you picture Grandma Maria attempting viral dance challenges or making cryptocurrency investments? Oh, stop it. So when Grandma Maria passed, Mum got the house, and Mum never visited it. You're asking questions to which I have no answer. Why didn't she sell it or something? Why didn't she tell us? This isn't making sense, Bruno. Bruno comes closer and wraps his arm around Adriana. It's fine, we're going to take care of it now. Stop thinking about it, let's just focus on the present. You're talking about Maria's house? House Chavez? That house is cursed. Everyone in town knows that. Excuse me? You won't be able to sell the house. Nobody wants to live there. Thanks for the advice, Mom. Adriana pulls Bruno from the old woman. What are you doing listening to that old crone? She's clearly crazy. I'm just trying to be polite, I can't help it. I hear screams coming from the old woman's direction. Isn't that the girl we met this morning? Yeah, seems to be. They move closer to see what the argument is about. Come on, Clara. You can't dress like that and come here. It's a sacred place. I don't think the dead actually care. Such insolence. Rather the opposite. I'm sure they'd be trying to peek under my skirt, especially your dead husband. Guards. The old woman runs away. Are there guards for a graveyard? Oh, hey, Adriana, was it? Yes. To answer your question, no, there are no guards. Poor Clara is not entirely alright, but she's been through a lot. There's a moment of silence, but Silke breaks it. Did you find the house? Yes, thanks for your directions. Your help was vital. Cool, now excuse me. Silke places flowers over Maria Chavez's tomb. You knew our grandmother? I did. How? I took care of her during her last years. Oh, at her home. Yeah, she wasn't self-sufficient anymore and she didn't want to go to the hospital. She wanted to die in her own home. You sound like you were close. She helped me a lot. Wait, you must know the house well then. Care to come with us and show us around? What? Bruno. If you want, of course. It'd be nice for you to go back there too, right? I don't want to. But why? Don't tell me you believe it's cursed too. Bruno. It's just that the last memories I have of that place aren't happy ones. All that pain and suffering. Oh, I see. Sorry. Come on, Bruno, we should go. The two leave her and take the car back home. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. The house of Chavez is spacious, but not just that, it hasn't been properly maintained for a while. Alright, let's get this place sorted. Handle those spooky webs. Oh really? Still worried about those giant spiders, huh? What? No, not at all. My arachnophobia is on vacation today. Good to know, but just in case, I'll be the web warrior and you can battle the dust bunnies. Stop trying to turn everything into an RPG. You'll come across different minigames as you play. You can skip some of them, like this one if you want, but keep in mind that you'll get extra pin-ups or scenes if you finish them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Move the cushions or something. Oh. There's one remaining. This is probably going to be an easy one. Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Cannot find it. Oh dear. Where is it? I have no idea where it is. Yeah. Yeah. No. God, it's gotta be somewhere here. I can't bloody find wherever it is. cannot find you. You're gonna have to skip, yeah. Adriana and Bruno spent hours collecting trash, dusting the rooms, cleaning the furniture and getting rid of things that are no longer needed. I'll just save here. Adriana and Bruno spent hours collecting trash, dusting the rooms, cleaning the furniture and getting rid of things that are no longer needed. They even arranged some furniture, making the place more comfortable for themselves. Meanwhile, in the town centre, you're looking stunning tonight, darling. Thank you, I guess. Where are you going? It's none of your business. Silke's words come out frigid, a clear sign she wants nothing to do with him. Hey, it's me, Esteban. You can't treat me like this. Sure, stupid bitch. Where do you think you're going? Esteban grabs Silke's arm, blocking her path, but Silke is not afraid. She turns to face him and gives him a steely look. Let go if you value your manhood. What? Haha, did you hear that, guys? The girl's got some fire. From behind Esteban, a group of people, his cronies, laugh and agree with him. Esteban lets Silke's arm go and she shrugs it off, walking away at a hurried pace. She glances back a couple of times. One day you'll be mine, you know that, right? Esteban blows a kiss to Silke in an exaggerated gesture, prompting more laughter from his cronies. How's Chavez? Almost sunset. Adriana opens the entrance door wide to let the fresh air into the house. They both step outside, admiring how the hall looks now. The sun is slowly setting for the day. So, what are we going to do about power and water, huh? Are they not working? They should be, but no, I just checked. I'm not sure how to turn them on. Hold on a sec. This house has been abandoned for years. If no one's paying the bills, maybe they're disconnected the utilities. You forgot, didn't you? You took care of that before we hopped on the plane. I called the water and electricity companies and settled the bills. Unpaid bills shouldn't be the issue here. Well, shoot, it's not going to be easy to finish cleaning without water. That's one thing, but have you noticed? There's like no lamp lights or anything. Once the sun goes down, this place is going to be completely dark. That's true. What? Who goes there? Silke emerges from behind the two, waving her hand defensively. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to scare you. Oh, it's you, Silke. Adriana looks both relieved and surprised. Silke is sporting a pair of jean shorts that accentuate her stunning figure, making it difficult for Adriana to take her eyes off her. Why are you here? What are you doing here? Oh, no. Certain choices were in clay, so the character's relationship with you. To unlock a specific character's ending, you need to have at least 80 relationship points and trigger the love scene. Sorry, but... No, it's fine. I didn't mean to intrude. I was just passing by and thought I'd stop in to see how you two were doing. I can help with water and electricity. You need to turn the switch on. Switch? Oh, of course. No, please make yourself at home. Adriana gives her brother a dirty look before returning her gaze to Silke. Thank you. Let's get to it. You, Bruno, will wait here and shout to tell us whether it works or not. Defeated, Bruno lets out a sigh. All right, come. Adriana follows Silke and notices how she moves with confidence. It's pretty clear that she's familiar with not just the house, but also the grounds. It's there. Silke points to an old metal door leading to a dark building. Must be a utility shed. Inside there, we need a flashlight or something. A torch. I have my phone. Silke puts the phone in flashlight mode, but Adriana still seems scared to go on. Silke smiles and takes Adriana's hand in hers, pulling her aside. There, can you hold the phone to light the panel for me? Utility shed inside. Oh, electric panel. Silke lets Adriana's hand go and gives her the phone to her. Then she pulls the switches. It's working. They're both startled by Bruno's voice, and Adriana instinctively pushes herself into Silke's arms. Oh my, I like you, but we just met, you know. Adriana blushes and moves back. Her hand brushes against Silke's abdomen and she notices her muscles. For a moment she can't help but staring at them. Sorry. Wow, Bruno? Let's get out of here. When they step outside, the night has already fallen. The absence of street lamps casts a deep velvety darkness over the surroundings, but it's not entirely unfavourable. The night skies are drawn with stars twinkling in all their glory. What in the world just happened? Why did you let out a scream like that? Scream? Me? I absolutely did not. Don't lie, big boy, I heard the scream too. Oh well. Don't tell me this is because of a spider again. It's all your fault. I specifically told you to clear away all those spider webs. Then when you switched on the lights, I was checking the living room, and out of nowhere, a spider descended from the ceiling and draped over me. Oh no, that does sound like a real horror show. Adriana can't help but catch Silke's sarcasm, barely stifling a chuckle, but then her irritation flares at the thought of Bruno ruining a nice moment with Silke over such a silly incident. Ahem, let's change the subject. Thanks for your help, Silke. If you'd like to stay for dinner. Sorry, I need to work. Work? What do you do? I work at the pub, Relax Coffee. Yeah, the owner's just so lazy, just named it after his two favourite things in life. Do you need a ride? No, don't worry. It's not far. I want to take a walk. Once she's gone, Bruno looks at Joanna with a knowing smile. What did you two do, eh? What? Nothing. It took you two so long to come back. Did something happen between you two? Nothing. Come on, I'm your brother. You can trust me. Not a chance, smart ass. Come on, let's head inside. It might be late spring, but it's getting a bit chilly out here, don't you think? You go ahead. I want to look at the stars a little longer. I hope to see her again soon. Adriana strolls into the living room. It's a sight to behold now that it's finally cleaned up. Did you? Yeah, I took care of those cobwebs myself. No more risking surprise for some spider attacks. Well, there you go, Mr. Independent. Turns out you didn't need my heroic intervention after all. You're quite the grown-up, aren't you? Oh, you're a real comedian. So, sis, it's bedtime. Bedtime? But it's only like 10 p.m. Adri, you remember that plane trip? You stayed up all night and next day you were a walking zombie? Right, jet lag. I'm your big brother, which means I'm officially wiser. You should always heed my advice. Sure. Like, for example, you should spill the beans about what you and Silke were up to. Before Bruno can finish his sentence, Adriana lands a solid punch on his chest. Ouch. See, I'm taking your advice. Bedtime it is. Seriously, can we not talk about Silke right now, brother? I'm already struggling not to think about her every single second. Your reminders aren't helping. Wait a second, where exactly are you supposed to sleep? We only managed to tidy up the hallway and the living room. Yeah, there's beds. They look a bit sketchy. We should give them a good clean first. We can crash on the couches for tonight. Well, that's better than nothing. It's kind of chilly in here, and I didn't pack any warm blankets or cozy sweaters. I've got an idea. See the fireplace? We can burn some wood in there to keep ourselves warm. Good idea. Adriana and Bruno approach the fireplace, keen to inspect its condition closely. There are a few charred remnants of wood in the fireplace, but it won't be enough. We'll need more firewood if we're going to make it through the night here without freezing. Adri, do you happen to know how to start a fire? Tisk, older brother. You get the couches ready and I'll be the fire-starting hero. Sounds like a plan to me. Living room. Sideboard. Maybe there's something I can use here. On the top shelf, Adriana spots an ornate candlestick holder. It's made of polished brass and is intricately detailed. A single partially burnt candle sits within it, hinting at a time when it was used for both illumination and decoration. They must have had something to light those candles. Adriana also notices an old clock tucked away in a corner. It's a majestic grandfather clock, its wooden casing displaying unmistakable signs of age. Nothing I can use. Wait, a matchbox. Now this is a rarity. Not even at these summer camps would use these. Sadly, the box is empty, but maybe there's another one in the house? There's nothing else of value here. Starting a fire is quite a scouting summer camp, remember? First step, hunt out some kindling material, dry leaves, paper, or small twigs to do this, the job. Second step, score some firewood. That shouldn't be too up. Third step, ignite the fire. Well, this could be a bit tricky. No fancy lighters on hand. I'll have to scout around the house and see if there's anything I can use. Right, Adriana, this is your moment to shine. Show Bruno who's the real boss around here. That window. Top window's lit and I swear I just saw a shadow moving. Bruno? Bruno? Yes, sis. Are you at the top floor? I am, what's up? You know those horror movies where a light suddenly appears behind a window and you start thinking, who's there? My brother's on the ground floor, must be someone else. Adriana, chill, there's no one here except for spiders. Why are you up there anyway? I was scrounging for more cushions and blankets to keep us warm, but they're too grubby for use without proper cleaning. Got it. I'm out here hunting for stuff to start the fire. Roger that. Windows. I can see the living room from here. Everything looks in order. Are those owls? They're owls, right? Anyway, they sure are making a lot of noise. I'm not used to this. I've always lived in the city. It's both fascinating and maybe a tad unsettling. Oh, dark wood. Utility shed. Switch. Now that the power's on, it'd be silly not to take advantage of it. Much better now. The bars are strong and solid. I wonder what their purpose is. The house does not have any similar security. Why does the utility shed have them? Yeah. Alright, Adrian, let's jog that memory and find the switch. No, don't get distracted by silky ulcerized abs. Concentrate on the switch. Ta-da! Let there be light, or, you know, something like it. I'm not going to touch that. Rather avoid the possibility of causing the whole area to go dark. There are 2 green paint cans and 1 red paint can. The paint inside them is completely dried up by this point. This hatchet has seen better days, but I guess it's better than nothing. I just hope I don't have to chop off my own hand by accident. That would be a bloody mess. Well, the worst part would be Bruno's jokes about my lack of fingers or how I'm not handy anymore. Yeah, that would be the most painful thing. Alright, let's see if this hatchet can still do some damage. Nothing else in here. Woo! Dark woods. Wow, this place is super dark. Good thing I have my phone flashlight. Thank heavens for LED technology. Ah! Adriana jumps. I need to realise a moment later that the noise is caused by a dry wood branch she stepped on. Phew, it was just a piece of dry wood. Still, it gave me a fright. A branch of wood would be perfect for sustaining the fire, but it's trapped under a stubborn rock. Ugh, it won't budge how hard I try. Alright, let's do this properly and avoid any finger casualties. Not like that video game I played a while ago. I care about my fingers. I need them to play guitar. Adriana carefully places the phone on nearby root, positioning its flashlight to illuminate the large branches. With caution, she wields a hatchet and begins chopping logs. Despite its worn condition, the hatchet proves surprisingly sharp, making quick work of the wood. I've got enough wood now. This should keep us warm all right. Adriana collects several logs and heads back to the house, her actions accompanied by a triumphant nod. What was that? Probably just an animal. Still, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. I better finish starting the fire and then hunker down in the house. Yeah. Rock. What's that near the rock? A bunch of dry leaves. That's great. I can definitely use them to kickstart the fire. Someone or something is lurking in the darkness. His breathing is heavy. His hunger unsated. He's coming towards Adriana now. Ah. Still nothing. Okay, we'll find everything in the woods nearby. Where's the bloody matches? What the hell? Adriana's scream is cut short by a powerful bite. She barely registered the sight of glowing eyes and sharp teeth before everything goes dark. She never learns the identity of the creature that kills her. The forest falls silent except for the sound of crunching bones and tearing flesh. The creature savours every bite of Adriana's body, leaving nothing behind. Bruno shows up an hour later, but he only finds Adriana's phone on the ground. He calls for his sister, but there's no answer. The police investigate the scene, but they find no clues. They conclude that it was a rabid wolf that attacked Adriana and closed the case. That's why venturing out at night around the house of Chavez is more dangerous than you might have thought. Yeah, whatever. Twigs. Oh dear. I wonder if there's any in the utilities shed. Like, yeah, get the twigs. I want to return to the woods, but I don't want her to. No! What am I missing in the woods? For God's sake. Yes. Yeah, which happened last scene. Twigs. Yeah, let's go now, like, save. Save here. Yeah! Thank God she stopped dying now. Woo! Hang on a second. I have all the necessary items to start a fire. I should put them in the fireplace. Okay. The twigs will help maintain the fire during the initial ignition. I'm still missing something to start the fire. Those dry leaves will catch fire super quickly. I put them at the base. Good. Those logs should last several hours once they start burning. Now I only need something to start the fire. I found some blankets that aren't too dirty. Ew, I don't think so. And there's a box of matches. How's it going with fire preparations? That's great, everything is ready. I was only missing a way to start the fire. Good, let me do this. Wait, it's not fair, I did all the work. Shush this, let me do my part. Adriana watches nervously as Bruno kneels down in front of the fireplace. He strikes the match but doesn't catch fire. They're probably humid, I need to scratch it faster. Be careful, you're going to break it. Oh no, it was the only one left in the box. What? Bruno tries to remain serious, but seeing his sister so angry, lets out a chuckle. I was kidding, there are at least 10 more matches. Give it to me. Adriana grabs the matchbox from Bruno and kneels down next to him, pushing him aside, making him fall down to the ground. He's still laughing from the joke. You're the worst, and you're so gullible. Shut up. That's what my best friend says to me when she don't agree with something. She's American and Italian, and she goes, shut up, shut up. Adriana lights the match, and finally the fire starts. In a few seconds, the flame starts warming up the whole room. Both Adriana and Bruno stay in front of it like they're hypnotised by the beauty of the fire. That feels nice, good job sis. Of course, like there was ever any doubt. We better get to sleep now, tomorrow's going to be a long day. Yeah. Bruno and Adriana settle down on the couches near the fire and shortly after fall into a deep sleep. Adriana dreams she's just a baby nestled in a cradle wrapped in soft blankets. Everything is peaceful and serene and she can't yet comprehend the world around her. A shadowy figure moves near her cradle and the melodic strains of a lullaby fill the air. The soothing, tender voice sings sweetly, rocking her cradle gently. Adriana feels a sense of warmth and security, a feeling of being loved and cared for. The dream seems happy and comforting until an unsettling shift occurs. Baby Adriana's cry pierces the air, signalling her hunger. Her eyes well up with tears as she wriggles in her cradle, craving her mother's nourishment. Yet, as she continues to wail, her mother doesn't respond. The lullaby fades and her mother's face remains obscured in the shadows. She watches in growing desperation as her cries go unanswered, her hunger unrelieved. Adriana's tiny body grows weaker, her cries dwindling to painful whimpers. The dream is no longer a comforting place, it's a relentless, heart-wrenching nightmare. In the final moments, baby Adriana's voice falters and her eyes close in anguish. Hunger claims her and darkness envelops her. What the? A nightmare? I usually never remember what I dream at this time. Ugh, I better try to sleep again. Day 2. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. Every now and then strange sounds can be heard outside the outhouse, but Adriana attributes them to the presence of animals. Let's go into town, check out what we have there and get some supplies. I'm not too eager about this, but we do need supplies. Let's go, sister. Maybe we'll find someone interested in the house. That would be nice. Let's not try to draw too much attention, at least for now. I'm going to check the kitchen, make sure the fridge is working. Oh, and naturally, I'll have a vital toilet test on my agenda as well, just to ensure it's up to snuff. No further details, please. Got it. I'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Map screen enabled. You can now use the map icon from the top bar to travel from location to another. Some locations are still off limit and will be unlocked later. Oh. I'm still very proud of the fire I started yesterday. I must admit, having a fireplace is an absolute joy. I'm going to miss it when I return to my apartment. Oh. House of Chavez. Oh, such a lovely wisteria. Its beauty is truly enchanting, and the fragrance is simply delightful. I could lose myself in its charm for hours on end. Bruno? Yes, sis. You remember your solemn vow to make way in the backyard, right? Oh, that. Well, I was on a quest to find the perfect tool to look further. Behold, the mighty hatchet, your new backyard busting companion. Whoa, where did you get that from? Pulled it straight from the depths of the utility shed. Nifty, huh? I used to cut some wood to start the fire. You know, you're giving off maybe major serial killer who always carries an axe vibes right now. Save your horror movie judgments and get to work. I want it cleared in 15 minutes. Shouldn't be, perhaps. No discussions, Bruno. Activate the hatchet. Aye, Captain. Adriana observes that Bruno efficiently clears a pathway through the overgrown vegetation. Now they can access the back of the house without worrying about their clothes getting damaged. Let's go. Adriana strolls down the cleared path leading to the backyard of the house. It's still a bit messy, but at least you can walk without having your clothes torn apart. I bet this was very pretty years ago. Eek. A Gothic statue representing a gargoyle with an open mouth is strategically placed next to a small pond and a bench, startling Adriana. From behind, Bruno shows up laughing at the scene. You knew about it and didn't warn me. Of course, otherwise I'd have missed your priceless reaction. You're the worst brother ever. Nah, I can always improve. Adriana crosses her arms and taps her foot impatiently. Alright, sorry. Anyway, as you can see, the path is clear, but I could use some more clean-up. The grass, the vines, the rocks. Feel free to help too, you know. I'll see what I can do, but not today. I'm busy. Now shoo. Fence vines. The vines have completely taken over this fence. With the right tool, I could clear them away. Tree vine. A vine has wound itself around this tree. With the right tool, I could detach it. The stone bench appears to be in good condition, not overly dirty, perhaps a bit uncomfortable for prolonged sitting, but there's a certain charm to it. Even though I'm a fan of all things dark and gothic, this gargoyle statue sends a chill down my spine. This has vibes of like, what is it called? Vera Blanc, yeah, with the murder, you can get murdered and stuff, yeah. Let's see, I don't need them. I don't need ladder. Nope, not going to climb that wooden ladder unless it's absolutely necessary. It probably will be later on. Oh. Map. Cemetery. We need to go to the shops. The town is nice, but it almost seems empty. There are some people on the streets, but they're so quiet, kind of eerie actually. Everyone seems to be looking at us as well. Adrian looks around the town. There aren't many shops outside of a bakery, a general store, and what looks like a pub. By the way, why did you dress so elegantly? What? Don't play dumb, you're all dressed up for her, aren't you? Who? Oh please, do I have to spell it out for you? No, I just wanted to check out that place. Relax coffee. I'm just curious to see what kind of entertainment this place can offer. Sure, while you have fun with that, I'll go and do some boring shopping for the house. Go meet in an hour from in front of the fountain. Sounds good. And don't forget to say hi to Silke for me. Bruno, you're too kind, but seriously, I'm pretty sure I resemble a zombie right now. Last night's sleep was a total disaster. Fingers crossed this makeup and my adorable dress can work some kind of magic to hide my raccoon eyes. Okay, Adriana, time for to channel you in a superstar. You got this. There's the fountain. Relax coffee. La Dolce Vita, a very classic, a very expensive Italian restaurant. The food looks delicious though. Hotel. The hotel says Sol y Luna, which means sun and moon in Spanish. Looks like a fancy hotel. The name is familiar. This is Silke's workplace. The place is almost deserted at this time. Okay. Can I? Fountain. Wow, this fountain is amazing. Look at all that water. It's weird though. The rest of the place seems so dry and it's the end of summer. How do they keep it so full? Oh, hi. Here she is again. Oh no, it's Dolores. Hola. Holy cow, is everyone here so beautiful? She's breathtaking. ¿Sabes dónde puedo contra el... how do they say ATM? I can speak English too. Oh great, do you know where I can find an ATM? Sorry, I'm not local. Oh, you're staying at the Sully Luna Hotel too. You look familiar. No, sorry. Mention House Chavez. I'm staying at the House Chavez. It's an old family property and we're trying to sell it. Oh, I see. The mysterious girl flashes dazzling smile at Adriana, who stays quiet and blushes. Well, I have to go. See ya. Oh, by the way, I'm with Dolores. Dolores runs away in a hurry, leaving Adriana to talk to herself. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Adriana. She's pretty but weird. Right. Yes. Okay, Adriana, just be cool. You're here for a cappuccino. I hope they have soy milk. The last thing I want is having to run away from Silke after ordering. Or maybe I should go for an espresso, safer option. Adriana takes a seat at one of the outdoor tables and waits for someone to attend her, but after 10 minutes no one has shown up to take her order. Ugh, your service sucks, Silke. Lucky you're so cute, because otherwise I'd talk to the boss. Hi. Dolores, the girl from earlier, appears in front of Adriana, who startles. Oh, hello. What was your name again? I'm Adriana. I see you found the ATM. Adriana spots the money that Dolores is holding in her hands. Dolores sees it and quickly hides it. Can I buy you something? Dolores makes herself comfortable and joins Adriana on the table. Oh, you didn't have to. I didn't do anything for you. Well, then let me treat you to something just because I could use some company. Hope I'm not being too forward. You are, but there are worse things in life than a beautiful girl wanting to buy you something. Finally, someone emerges from the pub, but it's not Silke. Adriana's face shifts from anticipation to disappointment. Quelle può faire, por favor? Oh, un espresso para mí. Otro para mí, por favor. As the waitress leaves, Dolores gives Adriana a curious look. So who you were looking for? I wanted to see with someone who works here. You keep blonde? Oh, yes, her name is Silke, and I know her. Oh, you do? Yes, I mean not personally, but I've been here a few times before, and let's say that she's not easy to forget. Yeah, definitely, but you're not too bad yourself either, looked at Dolores. I just met her. I only wanted to say hi. Making friends, her. I hope you can join the exclusive Friends of Adriana club. Whee! Of course. Have you been to the beach yet? This is the best time of year. Most tourists have left, but it's still warm enough to swim and sunbathe. No, actually, I went on vacation. You're trying to sell that house. That doesn't mean you can't have some fun, right? We can't afford to stay here for too long. I get it. Give me your phone. Why? I'm going to give you my number. If you have time, want to hang out, just call me. Adriana takes out the phone and hands it to Dolores. She's so bold that Adriana stays silent the whole time and just washes her slender hands as she enters her number. There, I have to leave now, but I hope to see you again sometime. Yes, I'll call you if... I know you're busy, but they say I'm great company, so if you ever want to chill, call me. Dolores stands up and winks at Adriana and then walks away quickly. Adriana turns her head to get a good view of Dolores as she leaves. Oh my god, those legs. Espero que les hayan gustado nuestras bebidas, señora. Oh, sí, déjame sacar mi billetera y... Está bien, señora. Esta chica ya pagó por ustedes dos. Adriana looks at the waiter as the waiter takes a €50 bill from the table. What? Talk about a big tip. Is Dolores rich or something? Yeah. We can enter the pub. Big window. On this large window I have a view of the entire plaza. Is that Bruno? Yes, he's standing by the fountain for me. But I won't go until I see Silke. What's this? A pamphlet? Hold on, this is Silke. Yes, it's her. What's she wearing though? Adriana turns the pamphlet over and starts reading. It's some sort of event like Oktoberfest, and Silke wears a traditional Bavarian costume. Well, this is strange. At least I know where to find her. The event is the night after this. I'll take one of these pamphlets so I don't lose track. Yeah. Okay. So any luck with Silke? No. As Bruno and Adriana are chatting, Dolores passes by. She spots Adriana and waves with her hand, giving her a grin. Bruno's mouth drops as he lifts his hand weakly, and he looks at Adriana, who's turning red. Who is that? Dolores. And nothing, I just bumped into her. I go away for an hour and you bump into another gorgeous woman. Wow, you're a magnet for hot women. Are you sure you want to sell the house? We should stay here. Shut up, everyone's staring at us. To avoid people eyeing them, Adriana pulls Bruno towards the general store. You want anything Pacific? Some chocolate maybe, or something to snack on, and of course we need something to cook for dinner. When I checked this morning, the fridge was working, but I'm not sure about the freezer, so she shouldn't grab much food. The two look through the shelves for a couple of minutes until they come up at front, and the shopkeeper looks instantly up at them. Oh, welcome. I don't even think I've seen you before in our little town. Yeah, we're new. Tourists? Not exactly. Oh? Bruno gives Adriana a weird look, but it's a little late. The shopkeeper is packing their groceries into paper bags, but still looking at them, expecting Adriana to continue. It turns out we inherited a house in this town. Is that so? How delightful. Are you going to move here then? You can call me Carmen, by the way. Wow, we don't know yet. Which house would it be? I haven't heard anything about this. The house of Chavez? Oh. It feels as if the air goes cold all of a sudden. The look from the shopkeeper doesn't seem welcome anymore. Here, a little gift. Hope to see you around. Even the voice seems colder. A bottle is slipped into her bag and the shopkeeper makes the two leave before Adriana can even say thank you. Weird. Yeah, let's just get home, sis. Like every other Wednesday, Silke goes to get her essentials at Palm. When she's looking through the items that are on sale, she spots a familiar place. Is that? It was hard not to forget Adriana. Compared to other women around here, she was much more direct and vibrant in a way. She wasn't as closeted, obviously, just like any other newcomer. The people around here hadn't changed her yet, plus her appearance was kind of different as well. Even being so close to France, Silke found Adriana's look surprising and fresh. She just looked like someone completely new, and many details of Adriana's appearance stole Silke's attention. However, the blonde stops staring as she realises what's happening. The shopkeeper is slipping something inside Adriana's grocery bag, and that look, those cold eyes, they definitely know about the house of Chavez. Plus they never do that. This can't be good. No, not with the way those people talk about the house. I need to do something. The moment Silke get to Adriana and Bruno, whom she just noticed, her path gets blocked. Silke, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? I'm pretty sure we met last week. Now don't be rude, a week is a while, haha. Yes, I guess so. Listen, so what are you up to? Buying some groceries to make your boyfriend a dinner? A single comment like that makes Silke cringe on the inside, but perhaps because the lady who definitely knows Silke doesn't have a boyfriend, she said that just to tease her. No, I still don't have a boyfriend, ma'am. Ah, well that means you have all the time in the world to talk with us, right? Exactly, men take away all your time, sweetie. Enjoy it while you can. Seriously, I'm busy we just established you have all the time in the world, Silke. Don't be rude. Have a little chat with us, won't you? The pointless discussion continues for longer than Silke wishes. Adriana and Bruno are already gone. Silke gives up on her groceries and just leaves the stop, biking towards the house of Chavez. Playa de Sangre. Meanwhile, Dolores is walking on Playa de Sangre beach on the phone with someone. Yes, I'm here. I told you I'm going to find the truth. House of Chavez. That was an adventure of a half, wasn't it, sister? Yeah, to think we call a trip to the general store an adventure. But those people get really weird when you mention the house name. Maybe we should stop doing that. They do get weird, but how are you going to sell the house then? First of all, not everyone you meet will want to buy the house. Secondly, we'll go to a bigger town nearby, find some agencies, or have some online ads. There must be people outside the town wanting to buy a house like that. Maybe you're right. I guess people living here will have a house anyway. They do indeed, sister. Adriana nods, and their thought crosses her mind. She takes a few steps into the room, wanting to deal with it on her own, but eventually she speaks to Bruno again. You all seem to know English very well for the small town on the French-Spanish border, don't you think? Everyone knows English these days. I know, but in a small town like this. It's Europe, Adriana. They teach English in school. I know, Bruno, but I still find it a little surprising. They didn't teach English in school when that old lady, Clara, was young. You're worrying over things like that quite literally that do not matter. Calm down, Audrey. Let's unpack these groceries and make some food. You're right, big brother. Adriana enters the kitchen and puts the bags on top of the counter. As she does so, Bruno walks over to the window and pulls the curtains to the side to let more light into the room. Oops, sorry. Wow, the kitchen is looking quite spiffy. Absolutely, especially after the top-notch cleaning job I pulled off yesterday, single-handedly, mind you. Hey, it's not my fault you were so scared about the spiders in the living room. Tusk. During a brief pause, Bruno passes near the sink, his eyes locking onto the knife set. Good, they're all present and accounted for. What? They're knives, you know, horror movies. They love to zoom in on the kitchen knives and one is mysteriously missing. It's reassuring to see the full roster here. Seems like the house's curse rumours are starting to gnaw at you. Nah, just messing around, but this kitchen, it takes me back to when Mum used to cook for us. Her paella was pure magic. You think Mum ever came down here? Who knows? She had her secrets, always travelling around the world to work. It's possible she snuck down here without us even knowing. I'm still amazed she didn't sell it. Why hang on to a house here for so long? Why keep it a secret? Come on, Addie. Sorry I reminded you. No, I'm sorry I'm so hung up on this, I guess. The kitchen. Cupboard. Found some glasses. Isn't fancy, but I do have a proper clean up, of course. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Window. Such a lovely day. Well, I thought I saw someone, but there's no one there. When I get back home, I should get my eyes checked. She went out the window. Seriously. Adrian lets out a sign and moves back to where the bags with the groceries are. With Bruno's help, the groceries are carefully stashed in their respective spaces, cupboard, fridge and freezer. Adrian looks around the kitchen, inspecting all the cupboards and the sideboard. We haven't really looked into those, but those plates don't look too clean. We need to either get rid of them or clean them up. All this crockery sort of looks nice though. Like, it's not that basic. We shouldn't throw it out. Some of it even looks like it's porcelain. It won't be worth that much until we clean it. And do you really want to deal with that? Well, I can't just throw away either. We can revisit that topic later, dear sister. I guess. Anyway, I'll at least clean 2 dishes for us to use. You know, looking around, this kitchen is kind of big. Yes, especially considering there is a dining room too, and there's a lot of space in this kitchen. This place is more spacious than I thought it would be. It almost seems impossible that we'd inherit a place like this. And yet, here we are. Right, that's it for the first hour session. I will see you again soon. I hope you enjoyed this new side of this LP. Whatever you're doing, make sure you have a good one. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.